I mean, I spent a lot of time in that man's stream. I spent a lot of time watching this dude play. We all have. But Kago, when he gets a little tilted, just a smidge, he turns into a demon. Like, he will just find the stupidest angles to punish you. So I'm very much looking forward to what Chicago brings to the table. This could be a really fun one.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think the expectation is, especially looking at what we saw with G2 and NRG, it might take these players, oddly enough, it might take them a little bit to understand what you can and can't do, or more so how to play with unlimited boost, which I know kind of sounds silly, but I think you genuinely saw that with G2 and NRG. I don't know if they really figured it out until maybe Game 3, Game 4, when it felt like they were a lot more comfortable and they knew what they could and couldn't get away with, knowing that they were going to have a limited boost. And that's one of those things, is the demos. Joreous going to put away the first.
Yeah, here's the interesting thing, because as dominant as AJ's going to be, it's these kinds of passes and then the immediate demo play that will help everything. It doesn't matter that that's wide open and we had a triple commit on the field. It just matters that that demo just helped bring pressure off the adjacent corner of the ball. You immediately don't lose that 50. You can just throw a shot over the defender, and you also have to be careful about the kickoff, but this is just going to be a barrage of open looks that lead into physical play on the goal line that both teams will have to be accustomed for. And already, you have M80 started off high.
Both teams certainly, like you said, accustomed, they have to get used to. And we're starting to see that right off the rip. Yes. Oh my gosh, Joreous is already there. Where did he come from? He just spawned in from the ceiling. Hoxer has full boost, so he's able to get the clear away, but I didn't even see Joreous. Just spawned in at the right time.
Why does this game already feel a little bit slower than what we just saw in G2? I mean, like, they're still chasing, yes, but we've seen a couple of more demos upfield. Pulling a little page out of Beast Mode's playbook, just hanging back and waiting in case something pops your way. Joreous continuing, didn't like the angle. Follow touch, going to be there. Nas into the other wall, and with that, Joreous will continue to follow. So I expect more and more pressure from the top two strikers of M80 to keep the hands of SSG off this ball.
There's a piece of me that says in something like this to just make everything a solo play. Like, why even try to give the ball away or make a big clear to relieve pressure when you could just bring it down and attempt a solo play like every single time? Of course, you know, there's defenders in the way and that changes things, but you see some players kind of just going for double tap clears, and you're kind of like, well, you have a limited boost. I don't know if you really need to do that. At worst, you know, you could just take the challenge.
Take the challenge. We should put that on a shirt and just give it out to all players playing in this tournament, because that's essentially what they've been doing every single possession. And it's not going to stop. As SSG tried to equalize, sharply pushed off the backboard. Nas all the way to the midfield. Joreous can't get it past Chicago. Saw somebody say Hoxer with full boost. Really? Yeah. It is a surprise.
Yeah, that's right.
Now deal with it.
I already see, this is exactly how G2 and NRG started too. You start off with just a pre-jump meta. You say, I have a limited boost. I'm going to pre-jump everything. And then you kind of come back to reality and say, okay, maybe that isn't working. It looks cool. Well, it is working right now with AJ getting almost a double tap off the defender with the flip reset. Here's Chicago coming off the ceiling. This one dangerously going towards net. What? Wait, hello?
I told you.
Hello?
I told you. Chicago's different. All right? When things get a little testy, Chicago's going to pull up from the ceiling. It's not like a shot, but it's a count. All right? It does count.
Yeah. What is that?
That's
a block.
That's an engagement.
That's an engagement. That's a very formal way to put that one.
You like that?
Just a minor aerial engagement.
Yeah, that's right.
It was something. LJ.
LJ?
Okay.
Sure. Seen a lot of that, though. Like, right when you get within that offensive third, immediately try to find a teammate. And that's wide open, by the way. LJ just bricked it. Love that. To the midfield. Both will commit. Possession back for the moment to M80. AJ to Nas on the handoff. We'll have to beat LJ to this. Won't do so. And SSG still winning the 50s.
LJ calling him out there. The shot comes through. Oh, my goodness, LJ. He called him out. He said, I know exactly where you're going. He pre-flipped into the block and then just kept stumbling and rumbling and tumbling. And Hoxer puts it away, but that was all LJ getting a hold of that one.
I told you, don't forget about SSG, but also don't forget that Amazon Prime offers more than just Prime's fast free shipping. That's right, folks. With Prime, you get access to Amazon Prime's wide range of services, including Prime Video and Amazon Music, in addition to the fast free shipping. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
Right now, I think there's a lot that SSG are into with the way things are going.
Scoring goals.
They're scoring goals, that's right.
You like that?
Yeah, it's trying to find a way out. M80, been a little disappointing so far. Glorious, I think, trying to chase down some demos. Not finding the demo meta quite yet, but I'm sure these teams will find it eventually, as I think G2 and NRG showed us. Just takes them a moment to realize how powerful and how often you can go for those demos with unlimited boost. LJ just blasted away, and I suppose SSG's okay with that. Oh my goodness, LJ called him out again. He called him out again.
No!
He did it again, Spaceman.
You gotta watch out for LJ. In space. Nas, where are you going? The boogeyman. He's here. He's got a crowbar under your bed. Watch out. Look at LJ. Look at my big man. 3-1 with 21 to go.
My goodness. Twice now. Oh!
Oh, goodness.
Well,
All right, well. Yeah,
that's
that's what you get
that's
for
what
yapping,
that's
bro.
what you get. Yeah, that's what LJ gets for going for this in this fashion.
pass.
I mean, I suppose he's trying to block it, and Nas got all
What
of
a
it.
great pass. What a great pass. What a great pass from Chicago.
Now hold on a second, M80. What do they have here to
Is
put
this
together?
the dagger?
Is this the
Oh,
dagger?
there goes Nas. I was trying to pre-jump the read off the kickoff. Don't hate it. AJ? This up. M80
Last bounce.
trying to win this game one through heroic fashion. LJ.
Whoa.
Caught by Nas. And
Whoa.
little Rettles touch. Little Rettles touch. It's okay.
We can say that because that's what happened.
Yeah, that's right. That's our kid. That's our captain. But, I mean, even there, as the players will get reset, that was an LJ masterclass. Everybody, though, getting involved. Hoxer, LJ, Chicago, all getting a goal, an assist, 2 saves, and 1 shot from Hoxer. 366, and like somebody said earlier, Hoxer with boost? No way.
It is
Yeah,
the Reynolds
listen,
catch. If you don't
the Reynolds catch
listen,
at 0 seconds,
if you weren't
baby.
here for the LG broadcast last Friday,
you weren't here, you're not allowed to speak.
You don't know, but
You need to go back and watch. We're all scarred that day. That was my rebel moon. That was my slow motion.
jump.
All right, well, into game 2. Here we go.
Hoxer and SSG happy to have their 1-game lead, but they got to do it again. And maybe on the other hand, Spaceman, I mentioned it a little bit. They were a little quiet, mostly bigly quiet, I would say, in game 1. Didn't see the offense that you would expect. I saw people in chats calling out what they thought M80 was going to bring to this game, but right now, okay, there it is. Hold on a second. They said, Corelli, we've had enough. Let's put one together.
It's a great touch by Jorius as well to keep it close to the Fennec so the defender can't get out and take it away. I mean, none of this is possible without Jorius controlling that touch up on the ceiling. 3-man passing play to start off game 2.
That's one way to start off. Here's AJ, who I would expect to have a big game as well. And, well, that one's just shoveled in. And I don't know where the defensive SSG went.
I think both committed, and Hoxer had to quickly turn around, but it was open. Free real estate. 2-0 lead.
So a 2-0 lead, as you mentioned. Double fake kickoff again. We saw that from G2 as well. But it didn't really work out. It's Hoxer. Oh my goodness, Hoxer puts that one away himself.
LJ shadowing, but Hoxer calls his own number. Jorius goes up the initial, just tries to pinch it. Doesn't have the angle. AJ trying to squeeze, but Hoxer too far out in front. There's a couple of different looks there on the defense, but Hoxer took it right towards the corner and gets us within 1.
Here's
I
AJ.
wonder what chat's going to say about Hoxer.
Okay, so M80 starting to ramp up just a little bit. Getting their first couple punches in as the demos rain down. Darius, can he get a second touch? It comes out to a teammate. It was AJ glancing across the box. But now LJ's up.
LJ.
Where did he come from? Those pointmen downfield, Spaceman, they have been spawning in above the ball, it feels like.
Yeah.
and they've been dangerous. As AJ is going to put one off the crossbar. Ness was there. Follow from Joris, puts it away. And a 3-1 lead for M80.
If Nas didn't finish this, somebody else was going to.
Now,
and there we go, Joris.
Spaceman, ladies and gentlemen, I hear that it's the official Prime boost meter coming in on the right side of your screen. You've been asking for it, and now you found it.
Oh, man! Look at that thing! It's like something that Superman found when he went back to Krypton. Look at that. Just filling up.
I don't know what that means.
Now, the interesting thing is nobody will. The interesting thing is that it's full boost, so it's just constantly cycling. It's a self-sustaining engine. We have achieved the broken law of thermodynamics. We have a self-sustaining system with no heat output, and the big hawk, LJ, spiraling it forward. An absolute bonkers touch from Hawkster.
Well, SSG fighting back here. This has been back and forth, but M80 got that cushion of a lead so far. Wait a minute. Little fake kickoff over to Chicago. The setup's there perfectly. Is it a double tap from Hawkster? Oh, it certainly is.
Man.
Oh, my goodness, Hawkster.
A pulsing touch from Hawkster. Look at this grab. Oh, goodness. Where's the defense going?
That is unbelievable from Hawkster, but you got to believe it. With unlimited boost, anything is possible. And it was a well-executed kickoff from SSG. That was all set up on the set piece. So we're all tied up as well. And LJ trying to get a piece of this one again. Hawkster again getting involved. Chicago goes all the way in. And I think SSG are lucky to see this one at least bounce up awkwardly as M80 has an opportunity. What?
Oh,
what?
Off the crossbar. Yep, it was just timing. It was timing. It's all it was. I mean, AJ kind of slowed the defense here perfectly. Jorius helps catch it. AJ stalls, comes right back, hits the crossbar, the post, excuse me, and sends it on its way. I mean, it's a two-man setup. It only works because of AJ out in the far corner. Jorius let him know.
Chicago asked Jorius if he was low 50ing, and Jorius said no, he was faking. And then told him that he didn't expect it.
All right, now you made Chicago mad. All right?
Don't do that.
Now we're going to see the most insane double tap. Here goes Hawkster. AJ slowing. LJ out into open space. Chicago to Hawkster. Back to LJ. Oh, it's so good. SSG trying to keep it up. The fade.
Placement.
Jorius, low 50 that. Where are you going?
Where's the low 50 now, Jorius, huh?
Well, Jorius.
Well. All three of Space Station all over him. They did not take kindly to the tapping on the keyboard. 4 all.
Make me tap the sign, Jorius. LJ through the corner. SSG battling back. Jorius, the opposite wing. LJ following. It's stuck in no man's land. Net is wide open. AJ on the catch. Never mind. Gives it right back. Jorius going to lose the 50. Hawkster trying to get out in front. Everybody's faking. We're all having a good time.
I have a feeling this next goal is going to be spectacular. Jorius wanted to get the touch off the side while Demo's coming out as well. Here comes Chicago. That one looked like he got the touch, but he didn't. Now Jorius to the ceiling, dropping it down. AJ looking for the net, went off the crossbar. And SSG, they are wildly spread out here defensively, but they are making it work.
The boost meter is so cool. Sorry, I was just getting stuck in a trance looking at it. Back into the box. Flicked away by Hawkster. Defense, can't even say stalling because that's impossible in this kind of tournament, but very much trying to get out. Net was open, but it's the wrong side of the field. Chicago from the ceiling. We saw this at Worlds, by the way. Out to LJ in front. Big block. AJ going to try to follow. Tie game with under 30 to go.
Hawkster. Can he put this one away? Hawkster trying to tap it in. Oh, my. And now Jorius. He's got AJ in front. LJ cuts it back. And I suppose in that situation, full boost makes it a lot easier as the last man. Here comes the shot from LJ from the post. That goal just got delivered by Prime.
5-4, 11 to go. Chicago, the setup. Parks boss Hawkster helps on the assist, and LJ throws the textbook at the nerds, man. Look at this kid go. You're not making it out of fourth period without a big old boo-boo on your head. 5-4.
Send him straight to the health office.
That's right.
AJ and M80 trying to make amends. Oh, but it's Hoxer. He's home free. Nas can't get back. And a 10-goal game, 60% of them going in favor of Space Station as they come out on top.
We told y'all, watch out for SSG. This team might be a little bit different in this type of tournament. Hoxer with boost is a different beast. I think we've all learned that today, as he has 5 goals, 3 of them from the air, 4 centers on the other side for LJ. But Corelli, you are forgetting that they had Sather, and M80 does not. So, you know.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know.
I mean, that's a good thing for G2 because they reverse swept.
Okay.
They had Sathy, but M80 does not have Sathy. Henceforth, it's going to be very difficult to reverse sweep.
Well, we'll find out if M80 can do it. Here's Jorius. Going to switch to an Octane. See if the... You know, there are players. There's a placebo, Spaceman, about the boost trails behind the car. Have you heard about this? If you have 2 trails versus just 1 trail, 2 trails is typically better for, I think, most people. Chat, back me up on this one. You guys know what I'm talking about. You see the 2 trails behind the Octane?
Yes.
And the Fennec? Well, some cars have 1 trail.
Right. And so what's the placebo?
That 2 trails feels better than 1 trail.
Okay. This is also the same talent pool that wanted to get the grass boost as a meta for like an hour.
That's true. What happened to the grass boost meta? Hold on a second.
Yeah, what happened to all you frauds who wanted to use the grass boost?
What happened to that?
Where'd you go now? Nice shot by Nas, by the way. 2 is faster because it's more than 1. Well, I think we found the answer. AJ. Oh my god, just ripping it. Letting it breathe, you know, chat. Just giving it some time to exfoliate. LJ. Backboard. It's so open. But AJ's out in front. Into the corner. LJ bumped off the play. Hoxer going to try to carry this one forward. And LJ extends it, but just off the lip of the back wall. In Chicago, what a touch from the big man. Hoxer playing it from his own side. Maybe a psycho shot. Nope, not going to happen. Folks, I apparently have found out that you can, like, psycho it off your own car instead and hit the front bumper to pinch it. That is apparently a new thing that I believe Ahmad found in Mina. Dorius throws it towards the net, and it's going to roll through. 2-0 lead for M80 very quickly. 2 minutes burn here in game number 3, trying to start the reverse sweep. Jorius opens up proceedings from M80 after Nas scored the first goal. I like turtles. Me too. Chicago off the kickoff. See how far this one goes. There's a demo to open up things. Jorius into the midfield. Leaves it for his teammate. The carry over Chicago is all that's in front. The big bump and make it 3. Nas will double up here in game 3. And extending the lead, 3-0. Chicago lets it know in the game chat. Nice shot. Nas has not said anything. Silent Assassin continues his rampage. 3 goals. What do G do now? Hoxer, backboard. It's going to float in. There's no way. What a save, AJ! Are you kidding me? What is that save? No business getting in front of that one. Chicago back on target. Jorius will keep it out. And Hoxer plays it off the ceiling. Chicago still extending and a slight extra touch back to the midfield. Bumped off. AJ in transition. Open net. Oh, it's happening, folks. It's happening. 4-0. It's so happening. The start of the reverse sweep. We keep it rocking. Who's going to strike next? That's the big question. SSG trying their best, but it's a little too much right now. Jorius back into the play. Circle out very precariously as LJ keeps towards the sidewall. The pinch won't go as far as he wanted, but maintains possession to Chicago. Back pass. Nobody else around. Laterally, Chicago plays it. On a self-serve back to his own team. One demo might help things. Power play here. M80 trying to strike while it's hot. Jorius crossbar and out. AJ follow-up shot. That one's off target. Still in front of the net. Nas will follow through. Make it 3 for the young one. 50% from the field in a 5-0 game. Apologies, chat. Just so transparency is of the utmost importance, Corelli quickly had to step away. And now he's back.
I'm back. I'm back in action, baby.
Are you okay, bud?
Yeah, just got a package delivered by Pine, baby. Had to go get it.
What kind of package?
They delivered so quickly. I didn't realize it was going to come. What happened? 5-0 lead? What's going on here?
Yeah, apparently Nas and Jorius decided they wanted to just kind of, send this one the distance. So.
Oh, my gosh. 3 goals.
Yeah.
My goodness. Hawks are putting up a 94-point score. What's going on here? 4 minutes in. Is he okay?
No.
Okay. Oh, I got to take a
like,
look.
oh, my God, you're back. Wait a minute. Corelli might be the answer.
Wait a minute.
They got absolutely annihilated when you were gone. And as soon as you jump back in, LJ, Burns diamond finishes.
Okay. Is it? Okay,
Yeah.
so, we're starting the reverse
you.
sweep, Spaceman, but have you seen a 5-goal comeback before?
Yes. Well, I've watched
Have you?
Luminosity, so yes.
That implies that we've been down by 5. What are you talking about?
No, we've come back from... Wait. That's exactly what you just said. Okay, hold on. Let me think this one.
Yeah, while you think about it, I'm going to watch LJ air dribble this one. And the entire lobby...
how's that going?
Well, the entire lobby's up for that one. In fact, I actually think the entire lobby was up for that one. Nas trying to find Jorius off the ceiling as well. Jorius. And LJ. Well, LJ is going to ensure that one is at least back to his teammates. 30 seconds left. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen, Space. I don't know if Space Station...
I don't know. I believe...
have it in the tank.
All it takes is one. That's open. LJ, finish it. Chicago. Everybody committing on the backboard. LJ trying to keep it moving. And Nas will try to find his 4th goal, and he will. Actually, AJ got credit for that. Okay. Well,
What's the difference at this point,
Yeah.
AJ with 2 goals, Nas with 3. He's 3 for 7. AJ 2 for 3. This is a go next moment, I believe, Spaceman. Go next.
This is a get ready for game 5. Or 4, excuse me. Maybe 5.
It's definitely game 4. AJ. Taken away by Jorius. At this point, we're just trying to pinch it off each other. This one's going to drop down, and Space Station are going to allow M80 to take a game. No clean sweep for the Space Station boys, and M80 fighting back. You got everyone involved. And I got to say, Spaceman, they were a little quiet in games 1 and 2. Obviously, they lost. But now here, you've quelled Hoxer a little bit.
Ball down his way. For SSG, start shadowing Nas. Just start getting physical.
Demo game, I don't know. I don't know if it perked up in the previous game. I came halfway through, but demo game I feel like is going to be very important with unlimited boosts. I don't think we've seen as many demos as maybe we expected. See what Jorius can do. Well, he can get denied by LJ immediately. LJ's on a different level. He's working in 4 dimensions, possibly 5. We may need to check his computer with the way he's been playing. It seems like his read on the game is just different than everyone else's right now.
Only can translate to do more touches off the backboard. Usually been waiting for an extra pass from someone like Hawks or Chicago. Chicago now off the backboard waiting. Will meet it from the ceiling. Jorius gets it out for the defense. Oz only gets it towards midfield. Now a chance for this SSG offense to start working this transition.
Already 1 minute. You can see Space Station. There's a demo coming out. Chicago's going to put it away. I was in the dust cloud as Chicago puts that one home.
The Hawks have just got out in front, contested a bit, found a demo.
Oh, my.
To be shut down what would have been a save. Chicago with the bully ball able to find the first goal.
The first goal goes over to Space Station, who's looking to close out this series. Remember, this is a single elimination bracket, so loser will go home. Right now, that's closer and closer to M80 if they can't get an equalizer here. Here's Chicago. Demos are coming out now for M80. Could be an issue for Space Station. LJ up quickly to this one. Comes down to Chicago. SSG posturing. You can see LJ playing point man, sitting in front of the last man in M80, hoping that maybe the pass comes through or at least could just block the third man. We've seen a couple teams employ that tactic, but still fruitless.
Very hard to demo people at midfield when they're kind of chasing down a possession because they just have a limited boost. Can't find as many cuts into rotation as you're accustomed to seeing. Sidewall redirect available. Jorius will kick it back out. Oh, Jorius getting fancy with it. Pass into the box. Hoxer. Not going to happen this time. Round one. Hoxer. Inevitable. 1-0 lead for SSG remains.
Oh my, Hoxer. I don't know if the fakes are going to work that well with so much boost going around. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm going to need my words. Never mind, Hoxer. You're amazing. LJ puts it home. It was definitely Hoxer's fake. And the bump attempt on AJ.
Got a little clip. Got a little bit of a clip.
Just a little bonk.
Just a little smudge.
So a 2-0 lead for Space Station, who again have a moment in that previous game where things got away from them. This one will just roll in for Nas. Nobody home for Space Station, so maybe I should start, bringing them home quite yet. You got 2 minutes left for M80, and they're within one.
He's really been the one leading the charge for this offense on M80. He has scored the majority of the goals in the past 2 games. Adds another one here. Cuts the lead to 1. SSG is going to try to hold on for the final 2 minutes. They'll lose the kickoff, though. AJ, oh, God, it was taken away by Chicago. Oh, what a teardrop touch from Nas. Here comes Jorius. AJ trying to fight for possession. Jorius, the only one back in a position off the back wall. Meets it on the connection, but LJ was ready for the redirect. There goes Nas, so fast in transition. Jorius, excuse me, in the corner. Hawks are off the backboard. And another opportunity where M80 looked like they were setting up quite nice for a counterattack, but it got taken away.
Time's running out for M80. You got 1:40 on the clock. They've been trying to set each other up. LJ. He's not going to go anywhere with it. It's Jorius now. He's trying to just rumble and stumble through. AJ's denied almost on the goal line, but in the end finds the equalizer. Chicago couldn't find the block.
And look at that win by Jorius as well. Gets it through space. Wins the 50 as well. Plays it low. A little cheeky touch from Jorius, and AJ will close the deal. Tie game. 1:26 to go here in Game 4. Series lead for SSG. They dropped the prior. Now trying to put this series away and continue on in the bracket.
It's on M80. Can they make the difference in this series? They did the previous game. Jorius. Oh, he just gave that one away. There's a lot of players just giving up the ball. I don't know if it's just the pace is too quick for them to hold on to it, if they're just trying to adapt, or if they're just defaulting to it. Nas gets demoed. AJ can't go. And SSG, they've got less than a minute to take this series.
Feels like we might be going 5. Backboard has not been available. Low 50s have not been available. SSG trying to work through the corner. Both will commit. The net is wide open.
Oh, my.
And Jorius should have it. He will. 35 seconds to go in the lead for M80.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Nas with a pass like that really made Jorius think about this one, all right? It didn't have enough power. It's bouncing, all right? The hardest goals to score are the ones that you're given the most amount of time to think about, okay? And that one was a wide open net. And of course, Jorius puts it away. I would have missed it. Just saying. Not that it matters.
I wouldn't have missed it.
You're platinum.
Chicago. Big save. SSG trying to break out of their own half. It's off the ceiling. Oh, my word. Almost found the 4th. Is this the drive that gets it done? To Chicago. Can't win the 50. Punch downfield. Getting tangled up in the corner. Nas off the back wall.
Oh, my.
He'll get a touch. Hoxer will keep it out. All it has to do is touch the ground once, and it
Wow.
will. We are going 5.
5 again, and another reverse sweep setup. My, oh my. What is with the reverse sweep setup, or at least the setup here? What is with the reverse sweeps?
Hey, on the line overall is the prize pool. We'll have information available at Wikipedia. If you want to see what teams are playing, we invited 8 of North America's best. And so far, M80 have worked on this reverse sweep from Game 3 onward, trying to be the second team today to do so. I think it's just taking the offense time to get going and figure out what exactly they can do. I mean, we saw it with G2, different situation, sure, but M80, a little bit slow in games 1 and 2, and really bounced back since.
Let's see if they can put it together in this final game. Game 5. Single elimination. Tournament life on the line for both teams now. As demos come out. And Space Station trying to get things going, but it's M80. He's all over him. Joris with a crazy angle off the post. And M80 threatening early.
Oh, man. Stabilize. Jorius.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Feed the young one. He keeps scoring.
This is the expectation, I feel like, for M80, or at least me, watching M80 in an unlimited boost tournament. Jorius, Nass up and down the field, running around the defenses. And Nass putting away the dagger for that goal. M80 looking good so far.
You're not going to get many free open looks like that, so if you do, you got to put it away. So far, this kid has answered every single call in this series. Now it's up to SSG to find a response in this one. They've given up 2 games back-to-back, and Hoxer's been really shut down in the last 2.
Yeah, Hoxer really hasn't been getting going.
Oh,
And
man.
there's just so much space for M80. Nass putting that one away. And this time, a little bit more egregious as that one went right over the head of LJ. Hoxer was out as well, but he was nowhere near the play. And realistically, an easy goal for Nass. 2 for 3 and 2-0. Here in Game 5, M80 trying to pull off the second reverse sweep of the night. Hold on a second. Chicago says, wait a minute. Give us the kickoff goal. We're back in it.
I mean, the fun part about watching these players get out in front of their own touches is being able to kind of set up in space, pinch the ball for a pass, really kind of protect against their own extension. We just saw AJ do it on the prior goal when he was able to dish it to Nas, but this is an interesting spot to be in because like now you can play off the first touch if you're an AJ, if you're a Jorius. You can start to set up on your own extensions, and it's something that these players are not really accustomed to. You don't often have to boost to do that. So how does the defense now outthink second and third touch, what rebounds might be available? High off the backboard. Chicago should win the touch. He will.
Oh, look out.
Tap available. Jorius gets in front. Oxer going to play it to the corner. Oxer with the redirect. And Nas will slow it back into the hands of M80.
Dangerous. You're entering danger zone. It feels like M80 might be due for another. And everyone getting tangled up. Maybe too much boost for everyone. As it's getting clogged up above the net. Yes, in the midfield. Working his way through. Now Joris, he's hunting down players, chasing Hoxer in the back of the net. Ness, oh my goodness gracious, almost pinched that one across and into the net. And Space Station happy to see this one fly out.
2 minutes, 40 some odd change left in Game 5. 1 goal lead from M80. G2 had to reverse sweep NRG with help of Coach Safu. This M80 will try to do the same thing. Full roster here though. And it's been all of AJ and Nas to start. Jorius has been excellent in this game. He'll keep it moving. Careful with Hoxer. Look for the redirect. Not going to happen. Jorius back into the box. Too high for the defense to handle. But it'll be immediately kicked back out to midfield.
Look out, Hoxer. That's the guy you want to get going if you're Space Station. The LJ as well. Demo comes out. Hold on a second. This one dangerously looming above the M80 net, and the shot came through from Hoxer, but Jorius somehow came up with a save. A double demo on Chicago and Jorius. AJ with a pinch to relieve some pressure, but Chicago off the spawn allows SSG to stay in rotation. And finally, well, maybe just for a moment, M80 was able to break out, but still, Space Station trying to threaten. Hoxer whips around, and finally, Nass breaking out for M80.
You can see SSG trying to also predict where their 50s are going to go because they're expecting the follow-up challenge immediately from M80. They're not used to again, the full tank of boost you are allotted in this series. A lot of players still trying to adapt to where the timings might be or where they should be positioning on certain touches. It's going to take a while, but so far M80 have adapted faster. 65 to go. Moving clear downfield. AJ will send it on its way.
Just under a minute now. Oh my gosh, is this a cycle? You said you wanted one, and we've seen a couple players at least hit the mechanic, but it was clearly never going in. Maybe someone will pull it off. It is yet to be seen at the moment. This one, my goodness, what a bounce. Jorius, tough read coming off the ceiling. And yet, even with all the space station pressure, they're not really generating the shots. They're just kind of spending time on this M80 side, blocking the clears and locking in M80. Maybe the chance here for Chicago. Once the flip reset, found it, but Jorius quickly up.
I mean, you got all three members up here from SSG. They just don't have possession up until now. They have struggled to hold on to the ball. To M80, reverse sweep. 6 seconds to go. Hoxer, pass Chicago. He's got him on the backboard. A little crossing pattern to keep it out. Jorius gonna let it touch. We got an extra bounce. LJ controlling. LJ, nope, not gonna happen. It looked promising, but unfortunately, it's gonna be GG's for SSG. They will exit the